pretty good hill to back up.
We are 1728 leaving main yard, request crisp yard.
1728, clear out of the main yard, crisp yard, proceed to signal location.
Welcome to the 2024 Train Mountain Operations Meet. This is the most popular member gathering of the year here at Train Mountain, the world's largest model railroad. Dozens of 1/8 scale, fully operational ride-on model trains will compete to find out which engine and crew can move the most rolling stock over the 3-day meet. It's the first day, and crews are getting ready for the event to kick off.
Okay, now I'm getting water. Okay, so that just means that you're getting back feed out of the boiler. Okay. So now you're getting cold water. Yeah. Okay, so you're fine. I think that's good. Yeah.
Let's follow two of the crews as they run their trains and move freight through the 2,200-acre Train Mountain layout.
I know, because with train game they didn't do that, and that adds a lot of complexity to your switching. Right, exactly.
Switch lists have been issued. The teams roll out of the yards to start moving freight. The first crew we're catching is the crew of the Pacific steamer numbered 1728 as they roll into Freyhew to pick up freight.
Yeah, here comes your tour train. I know. Back the whole string onto the siding, yeah.
But their assigned cars are blocked by other cars in the siding, so some switching is required. To make things even more interesting, the radio has alerted them that a tour train is coming through, requiring a clear main line.
Okay, back it up. We got something else. Let's try a passenger. Maybe this is a passenger.
But this isn't the tour train, it's the other crew we'll be following, SW 1500 number 101. When they do need to block the main line for switching, they need permission from the dispatch before they begin.
We got lucky. We knew they might have been coming. Our next move is to block the
For some reason, the 101 crew is doing a reverse maneuver on the main line.
Leonard, why is this train backing up?
We're headed to bids after this too, right? So are they.
Because the engineer missed the turn.
With the main clear again and authority granted by the tower, we can resume switching.
That's true.
It's great to fall.
Oh,
Thought that meant stop. Hand up.
The crew now has the assigned manifest and can rejoin the main and continue working their switch list.
Gotta give it a little nudge. My name is Scott Olson, and I'm from Leavenworth, Washington. And this is my dad's train, Ken Olson. We're going to be running it out and about, switching some cars.
Hi there, I'm John Barglow, a friend of Ken Olson's, helping him maintain the train, and I'm part of the crew here on his Pacific today.
We found Train 101 as they charge back from a long run out on the north end of Train Mountain with their assigned freight. Let's listen in on the tower operations for a minute. These guys manage all the train movement during the operations meeting.
1728, calling dispatch.
1728, go ahead.
We are 1728, leaving main yard, request crisp yard.
1728, clear out of the main yard, crisp yard. Proceed to signal location.
Dispatch, this is train 921, entering main yard limits, over.
921, clear the main yard. Dispatch out.
921 out.
In the southeast corner of the property, the crew of number 101 arrives at Appendix. The Appendix location has a spur and a small yard. And there are several cars there too. Things are going to have to be switched. So this requires some thought and some consulting on the siding bulletin.
Dispatch 2587 and main yard requesting halting. Train 2587 has already.
So switch list 1 down, how'd it go?
Completed. It went great. We had no hiccups. It went fantastic.
Where'd you go?
We went all the way, we went from, let's see, where's my piece of paper?
What, to Elizabeth?
Went to Elizabeth, and then to Douglas, and then to the logging camp. Getting a new switch list now.
devising our strategy going forward, because we completed the first list and now we've got new cars that we're going to be moving.
And wait for the new list.
And we're waiting for the new list so that we can plan our route, which way to go the fastest, most efficient way. We're planning on moving 4 more cars yet today, at least.
All right. What about tonight?
Well, we'll have to see how much endurance we have.
How the adults are holding up.
When's nap time? It is perfect out here. Is that us? No, we're 101.
My name is Eli Nord. I'm the conductor for Train 101 Youngstown here at Train Mountain. We're running for the ops meet here. We're going to be switching cars around the place. We still are waiting on our switch list though. My name is Jacob Nord. I'm going to be the engineer. The plan is no derailments.
And I'm Marty Nord. I'm the father to these 2 young guys. Jacob is 16, Eli is 13. I'm not telling you my age, but we're excited about this ops meet that we're participating in. And we just purchased this train this year. This is our first year operating our own train. We've gone along with Leonard here in years past and had so much fun we had to dig in deeper to get our own equipment, and so we're really excited to have a great meet.
I'm Leonard Halp, and I'm going to be the flagman.
I'm Ted Swenson, and I'm just going to be an observer and have fun.
I'm Joe Peacock, and I'm a friend of Nord's, and it's my first time to Train Mountain.
All right.
"1728 has come around the turntable and is leaving Central with a few more crew members on board. We found the crew of 101 again. This time they're the Youngstown Logging Camp. They've already dropped one boxcar on the siding to our left to cut out the one to be delivered here. Maybe it contains much needed saw blades or refreshments for the sawmill crew. Now to change the switch and retrieve the other boxcar. That one is scheduled for the main yard.
Head out to the main yard.
"101 has permission to re-enter the main line, and now are off to the main yard.
been a lot of fun. It's a lot of work to set up. In the past, we think we've greatly streamlined it this year. We're going to find out. It's very much based on the train game, which has been ongoing now for, I believe, 2 years. What we do is more of a simulation of a real railroad, particularly back in the days of loose car, freight car movements. In the past, we've had upwards of 175 freight cars out here running around. This time, we're using at least 100 cars. We may have more as the week goes on. Time will tell.
Welcome to day 2 of the Train Mountain 2024 Operations Meet.
Dude, you're driving the wrong train.
We're helping Caden win.
He's trying to play fair and give other people an opportunity.
I gotta let other people try and win.
All right, well, that sounds a little fair.
Like you.
Yeah.
We were up till midnight just catching up.
It's green. Because remember, employees are not allowed to die while on duty. Why? It's a $200,000 benefit to their family. The railroad would prefer you do that on your own time.
Ready to go?
All aboard! Aboard!
Signal maintainers, let's get the hell out of the way. We need to talk about this manual. I mean, literally dead bang.
This is train 131, excuse me, train 132-10. We are at Lewis. Party was super late.
Okay, train 101, what's going on?
Coming in late, starting to get set up so we can get out on the rails before it's too late. And so we're acting like a pit crew, trying to act fast before the day is all gone. We got a late start, unfortunately. We got 3 cars out there somewhere here.
Yeah, switch list. We're gonna go to pick up at King. Gonna go to Mopac on South Coral Circle. Pick up at Elizabeth, then drop everything at Clinton Yard. Hope.
All right.
Should be a long run today.
The crew of 101 arrives at King to pick up the ATSF Chief boxcar, but they'll need to cut out a hopper before departing. Done with switching and safely off the main, they call back the flagger and request authority to re-enter the main line.
Yeah, we're done with switching at King and would like to
dispatch information to Mopac. Over. Yeah, Ford Grant is proceeding all the way to Mopac and proceeding on your way en route to Mopac. Here you go.
I'm Jordan Dobson. I'm the freight agent for the Train Mountain Operations Meet and also one of the key players with the normal other 51 weeks out of the year train game operations. What the train game rail op software does is effectively it's car cards on your cell phone. For the user, you don't see the car cards. It basically will produce a switch list, show you pictures, show you where the cars are, all that sort of good stuff. The way we use it in the ops meet is we'll have a freight agent that will compose switch lists. The switch list is representing a local train, a through freight train going to different places, so the trains and cars are moving with a purpose. The crews will then take that switch list and perform their particular action. And all of the different trains will work together to move the cars around the railroad. We currently have a fleet of about 125 cars that are going to be available, and I think we're probably going to move a lot more cars than we did last year, which was about 300 individual car moves. Yeah, that's a good ender.
Chiloquin Dispatch, this is train 131-10. That other 131 must be -9. Over.
Okay, copy that. 131 of the 9th and 131 of the 10th. Chiloquin Dispatcher out.
Notice the red indicator on the front of this locomotive. It indicates this member is running the other simulation game, Passenger Movements. They're following an exact schedule and transporting simulated passengers between dozens of tiny towns. It's day 2, but teams are still arriving, and visitors are taking it all in.
So you want a locomotive? And he had the haul them upright. He made a form to haul them on. I mean, it was.
I'm going to gladly pay me Monday for a locomotive today. Let me make sure
Like a deal for him.
I know.
Okay, you mentioned Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Where was Holt was before Caterpillar.
Standing in the main yard, we can watch this crew building their consist and planning their route.
We need these two to be at the rear of our train. These two need to be in front of that, just based on how we dropped it off. These two in front of these two.
One car.
Serpentine's the easy, at least the light, has a lighter green. Let's see that. Alright. So yeah, we'll do it through serpentine.
At some point, we're going to stop and oil it. But
We'll probably get...
After we drop off the first part.
Okay. Sounds good. Clear to pull up the first train.
Very nice.
The 2200 crew takes the simulation seriously, expertly managing the switching operation at Deborah's Corner.
All right, A-head.
Yeah.
A-head to clear the switch.
Calling dispatch.
D-rails.
122, go ahead.
122, leaving showing flag on time.
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Go to channel 510.
B2200. Find out that.
Five.
One more car, 2200. 2200, back will do. SB 2200, back one car hooked.
Back 100.
The car? 20 feet. 10 more. That'll do 2200. 2200 stretch. 2200 all the way up.
Rebecca's got it. Oh.
to get. Couple two. One more. That'll do. $2,200 from the ground, back 8-car spot. Five more. Three cars. Couple two. One more car. And 2,200. Stop. In between 2,200. That's entered. And all the way up. Last one. That'll do. Lined up, conductor's got the move.
That'll do 2,200. Good stretch in between.
Now, too far down the hill.
Alright, you're coming back to Central Station. Oh, you're going to 2% solution to Panama to Devil's Corner. Alright, I've already graded up 2% solution to Panama Canal. When I see it show up, I'll give you a light to the destination. Yeah, just go Devil's Corner and then I'll see you on my board. I'll give you a light to the destination.
Of course, derailments are always possible, and it's really a concern when the train is blocking a major main line like Panama Canal. It's late on day 2. The heavy freight movement is taking its toll.
I want to use this to turn off the brake.
Okay, what's wrong with this thing?
A lot. Yep. We're trying to figure that out. We think it might be the potentiometer in the control, but we've got another dead engine coming in, so we're going to move out and back up over on that track over there.
This thing isn't wanting to thread right. It wasn't threaded right.
Oh, nice. It's just tight.
No, look. It's not meant to wiggle like that.
Hold on.
Look.
Let go. Oh, yeah, it was. There we go. Did that? No? Does that not work? Yes. So.
Train Mountain has famously punishing long grades. That could be trouble for some electronic controllers.
Controller, it was saying it was overheating, so putting in a cooling system to cool it down.
Nice. How does it cool it? That's what these tubes are here, I guess.
Yeah,
huh?
tubes, and then there's a radiator right here.
Actually, a radiator to cool the controller. Wow.
The repairs are even spilling out into the main yard.
So what's happened here?
Just old engine, hasn't ran in a long time, so we're replacing it.
What is that? What kind of engine is it?
That's a Briggs & Stratton V-twin.
V-twin, oh, very nice. Or it was nice.
Yeah, at one time. If it was rebuilt, it probably could be again.
Wow, well, sorry you're having trouble.
That's the way it goes.
Yep. So what happened to that one?
I don't know. There's a host of problems going on yesterday.
There was many problems with it.
Well, we had the diodes die, so only one side was firing for a while, so it filled the oil with fuel, thinned it down, washed the cylinder, so it's running for a while now, and it finally hot seized its toast.
5 years on one cylinder.
Yeah.
So that,
Oil is gas.
yeah, the oil is, when we drained the oil before it came down, whoa, that's pretty thin.
And then this doesn't look like this is the natural state of these guys. What happened here?
No, we're recombining front parts from that train, but we need drawbars, and there's no room to get your hand under there because the pins come from the bottom. So we just flipped it over to put, and then it goes back on.
I see.
But we're putting a coupler on this one because that coupler was not very good situation. So he's just doing some mods in the shop right now.
All right.
Well,
So
we use exclusively drawbars at the Railway Museum.
Oh, okay.
It's bulletproof that way. So.
Ah. So you guys will be back on the road shortly, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you betcha. We've got 7 cars to switch now, so clock is ticking.
Let's take a nighttime look around the steamer bays at Crisp Yard.
Oh, this isn't enough. I don't have a compressor hose, so I got the little fan. That's
On the north end, this team is
We'll get
focused
somewhere.
on their Shea locomotive.
Well, what is it? It's 9 or 9:30. You guys are working on the engine. That doesn't look good. What's going on?
Just hasn't steamed up in 2 years, and here we are. Figured we'd try it and see what happens.
Yeah, because our gas hydraulic died, so.
Yeah, the other engines died.
All right. So the object is to get it going maybe even tonight or what?
Well, we're trying to steam it up right now
Right
and see
now.
if it even holds it. We'll find out.
We'll all stand back.
Yeah, no, last it was steamed up was in the fall there. We ran it just a quick run around our museum track, and it worked, but we couldn't really keep water in the boiler because we had pump issues and everything like that.
I see.
My name is John Cooper. I'm on the team of people that run the dispatching center here for the operations meet. Behind me I have a screen that shows us where the trains are on the layout. This system here is actually a dead reckoning system. What happens is we put the trains on the map, and the trains then move 1 milepost every 10 seconds. And it's uncanny how accurate that is. After a minute or 2 or 3 minutes, just predicting where it would be after moving a milepost every 10 seconds, we have a pretty good idea of where they are. Then we get on the radio with the trains, and of course we keep track of them that way. When they need authority, we give them authority, and sometimes we give them instructions. Please call us when you get to a certain location, or whatnot. When you get a lot of trains all at one location, we try and keep them all straight, so that they're, the train that needs to get by other trains can do so. We keep track of who's, off the main and the siding, and who's blocking the main as they're working and so forth. And we try and make sure everybody can make progress and to get to where they're trying to go. These screens here contain the CTC panel for us that lets us run the signals in the central station area here. This area has track circuits and it's got signals, so we control the train movements using the signal indications to the engineers. And so usually there's 3 people or so sitting here. One person will talk on the radio, one person would work this board here, another person would work this here, and we're all communicating back and forth, trying to keep track of trains. I don't know how many trains we had today. There were probably, 15 or so trains out there, trying to keep track of them all. And so that's what we do here, and it makes a lot of fun for the guys that are out on their trains, because it's as prototypical an environment as we can put together for them. And they're calling in, asking for authority to move here and there, and so forth. So it's a lot of fun to have that kind of realism.
Usually in an ops meet, we've been doing about 150 car movements during the entire ops meet. Wednesday we moved 150. Yesterday it was over 300. So far it's been 458 cars. Does everybody not like the new system?
Not all trains competing at the ops meet were powered by steam or gas or batteries.
Which car are we dropping? Center.
I don't know how we're going to get it back.
Alright, how's this going to work, guys? Let's hold here. We're dropping the feather. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that. This has got the double coupler. Yeah. It can only go forward. Yep. That's got a single coupler, but can go backwards. So the best arrangement is him facing backward. I think I'm clear. Thank you. Yeah, so I can go both directions.
That's less than 15 minutes. At least we don't have a lot of cars.
Kind of blocked. Found it. I knew it was there. Oh! I forgot, I'm kind of wide, aren't I?
2 feet. Yeah, that's why I'm pushing up. I think you're clear, right? Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, put delivered. We'll put it in the siding when you're gone.
Thank you.
Where do you want the parts over, John?
Yeah, Cheryl's directing traffic for us.
Hey, hi, Bill. Hey, let me do the pulling here. I just sit back and relax.
Visitors are always a priority. This school group will be getting rides on a special route designed not to conflict with the ops meet traffic. So just how extensive is the Train Mountain layout? Well,
we drop it at the fuel yard, so we want to be on the backside. We're going to come up Panama Canal.
Okay.
So that means
Red Ant Junction, will that get it? Red Ant will get us to Panama Canal? No.
It should via
Dog Walk?
No.
Because Dog Walk is single. Rabbit Run?
Rabbit Run.
Rabbit Run.
Rabbit Run.
Okay.
So that's the plan.
Okay, so we want to go through Midway Circle to get onto Rabbit Run and then up to the fuel yard.
Yeah.
Okay, through Panama Canal.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
now let's move over to Colton, where the crew of steamer 1728 has a complex switching assignment and a 1.3% grade.
We want both of those. No, we don't. What? We want an orange reefer and we want a red foxtrot. Oh yeah, it's neither of those. Yeah, they're pointing out the far end. Okay, you got it? Ooh, are they going to fit there? Ooh, barely.
At least they don't look like.
Okay.
You come right in here.
Head out.
Okay, we need to flip this.
Oh.
Okay.
Clearance to leave Deborah's Corner, over. 1984 to dispatch, over.
Go ahead.
Still don't have the switch up here to take wedding cake, over.
Okay, give it 1 minute and it'll cycle
Okay. All right. Okay, so here's the plan. Okay, you're going to back those three up. The two front ones, you're going to park right here on this siding.
Ah, okay.
Then
I can come around and pick those up from behind.
Right. And then the brown one needs to stay here.
So I can push it right back onto this.
Once
siding.
we put the two over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Good plan. Okay.
Okay. And that thing, that horseshoe? No, take it with it, because it's illegal. Oh. Yeah, illegal thing now.
What is it? Oh, a track?
It's those horseshoes they were debating last night. They're illegal.
Did we just decide that we were
Not so sure. They're not a true quick loop.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Okay. So
Backing up.
So this person, you know.
I got off at left way. We're going up the hill. Right. It's a pretty good hill to back up. Okay. I'm just coasting down. trying. I realize that.
Here I am.
Okay. Okay.
And then we just, yeah, we dump that one back.
Back up. Okay. Gonna go forward first.
It'll be like old blood.
Yes, brakes are off. We're derailed on that lead car. That thing heavier than it looks?
Nothing in there.
Probably gonna want to push those ahead a little bit so we don't. Yeah? Oh.
Okay, what's the speed? And that has a stop block already. Okay, that stop block we can. Okay, now we've got to run around and get the full lead.
We gotta request.
I will get. Yeah.
Block. Somebody help push. Somebody get on so they can get the switches down there for me. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let us know what you got.
1728 out. Okay. Oh, it's
That's a weird coupler.
Youngstown? Or Cottonmouth? Is that it? Okay. So did I say Cottonmouth?
We get water at the next stop.
Yeah. We're going to have to pick it up. And then...
No, go ahead.
Okay, 1728, K request.
1728. We are at Colton. Request Cottonmouth.
Okay, 1728, you're clear to Cottonmouth.
1728 out.
Yamaha 193 to Silver Dispatch, over.
193, go ahead.
Yamaha 193.
Fitzyard is a busy place today. The 4867 waits while the Youngstown 101 makes their reverse move. It's now the final day for moving cars at this year's Operations Meet.
So it was a pretty fun meet this year. So it was our third meet at the Ops Meet, and the first time we've had our own locomotive. And we did break down though once up north on the north end at Coyote Siding, so that was kind of stressful for a little while, but eventually we got it going. It was just a clogged gas line. But aside from that, everything went well, and we're, I think, 6th place for the entire meet.
Jacob did the engineer work for most of the meet, and Nadia came along and kept us all fed and happy, and she enjoyed every minute of it. And I was really proud of my boys, all the figuring out of the challenges along the way. They did a great job, from, you know, re-railing us to figuring out the route, and everybody has been very polite and encouraging and helpful. It just couldn't have been any more fun. It was a perfect meet. Looked like there was a lot of people here and a lot of people having a great time. We had a fantastic time.
Yeah, it was a fun week.
It's time to check in with the team that's been leading all week. With over 100 moves on the board, it's train 521.
What's the impressions?
Everything we expected. This is the most fun I think we've ever had. here at Train Mountain.
Yeah, with the new train game system we've been using, it's just so much fun. Staying out till 2 a.m. pulling cars.
Yeah, makes it so much easier to have so much more fun.
It's like a real railroad, 24/7.
And when are you coming back?
I'll probably be back Triennial next summer unless somebody says, hey, come on down.
Yeah, probably Triennial.
I think it was very successful. Derailments were minimum. The new train game app was good. Moved some cars. Engine, all of the engines ran well. A little trouble with the battery, replaced the battery and the electric engine, and went very well. The steamer ran very well. Little problems here and there, but nothing we couldn't take care of.
Great. I had a great time running my dad's little engine. It made it back from Midway up in Serpentine for the first time since I've had it, and doing great.
Yeah, happy we got the feed pump working. That was a major hurdle that we've struggled with over the past few years. Now that's working. We can actually get up the Serpentine without having to stop and get more water in the boiler.
And we had a great passenger run. We did a passenger run with the electric and had a great time. I think we got all but one passenger back to Central Station successfully.
I'm just glad to have these guys with me. At my age, it's nice to have good ones to know how to be conductors and engineers.
How'd you do in the visitor center?
Oh, I helped with visitors, logging them in and getting them on their trains, and that was great too. The visitors are very important to Train Mountain, and their donations add up to a lot, so come and visit us.
Are you coming next year?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. I've been coming here since 2010.
It has been suggested by one of our older members that we need to have two categories on this now. We need the senior category, so the guys that only work 9 to 5, we can't go out there and run all night. So, what's that?
Who's the winner of the senior category?
Well, that would be Mark Flitton.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support Train Mountain, a good way to do that is to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
That's about all I do. Mostly I sit around and eat ice cream.